Hey, this is Future Jake again, and I don't know how Past Jake didn't see this at all. He should have seen this. So he has brought in some technical team. Manuel Angel Munez is his brother, alongside Miguel Gamali, outside Gamali, I think that's how you say it. Were part of the people brought in today. You saw him outside, but you saw him in the training video. You also saw Rob Lee, head of sports science, and Andy Yates as well, 13 strength and coaching there as well. So yeah, I thought I'd just put that in there because I thought someone might turn up and go, "Hey, have you seen this? This is who's actually in the situation." So it's quite interesting, that, to be fair. You know what I mean? So we do have people in the thing, and we have his brother who had joined as well as a coach as well. So interesting to see. So let's get back to the video where I'm talking about it, and I don't know who they are because, you know, I'm a bit daft to not realising. Oops. Did I buy something quite interestingly in the training video they put in earlier? I think I did. Hello and welcome to this video. Now, I said I was looking forward to the training videos. But before we get into that, can we like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's face, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live and when live streams happen. We've just hit 2,850. 50 away from getting to that 900, and then we'll have 100 away from getting to 3,000, which is the goal for the end of the year, and it's looking like it's going to be massively possible. So, Sheffield Wednesday training video that they just put out is interesting because you see Munez working with a lot of the youngsters, a lot of young players that he's working with and talking to and trying to get in and around, which I like. And you see him trying to get them into position to try and understand what he's wanting them to do. But the big thing is, we saw some people who obviously are coaches who are meeting some of the players and saying hello. And I think we have just seen some of the backroom staff there. We got to done because of people I have never seen before. And now they're saying hello, saying all that kind of stuff. And you see the training drills they're doing. The players look like they are massively enjoying doing these drills and getting the footballs again. But again, the people here who I've not seen before, you've got like Reece James saying hello, like the usual, say Lee Gregory, Windass. But there's a bit when you get up to it, just about, I think it's 26 seconds in, there's a person going around just saying hello to players and stuff. It's like, who are you? I think he got coaches in now. I think we're just waiting for some of the coaches to be announced. And that'll be interesting because I'm very much at the kind of thing it's either working well and trying to figure out what they do next. Now, if he got coaches in already, that's a good sign. I mean, we're not having to go and get some people he wants. They're already in the building. They're already here. We don't have to do any deal to get any of them out of said deals, because that can sometimes be the hard part, having to get some players, some coaches out of their current jobs. And if you have to start doing that, you have to be very understanding that some coaches will have clauses in there thing to be in place. So I will be very interested to see when they do in terms of trying to see who these are. And I think we'll find out over the next couple of days who his coaches are. I think we'll have another thing during the York game saying who the coaches are. These are people who've worked with me before. But he looks like he's getting them well drilled and disciplined. He looks like he's trying to speak to the youngsters, trying to get the youngsters to do some drills as well. And there's a lot of coaches. There's another coach that I saw that I haven't seen as well, which is, it's interesting looking at who's there. And I'm just going to have a look here on the the first team profiles. Like, I'm trying to see if any of them look like any of the first teamers. Nope. One of them in the background, I know, so he said one of them in the background, either Andy Yates, who's our fitness and strength conditioning coach. And yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting to see certain people who we've not seen before who look like they got some coaches in with him. So good to see. I think things like this is better. I think the more we get he coaches in and works with the people who are already here, the better. I think it'll pay off. It'll be good in the long run. But if there's already some coaches in, that helps us going forward. It can only be a good thing. It means we're not waiting to secure some other coaches. It looks like he got one in. So let's see if he gets another two or three. We may have to be doing deals to get them in, but it looked like he got at least one coach in with him. And it looked like it was a good training session. It looked like it was a good start. He was very eyes on, like looking at what things were getting done, how things were going. And I like that. He looks like he's someone who doesn't take no nonsense. If you're there to train, you're there to train and enjoy training though. Enjoy being in your job, but also it looks like if you're not doing a drill right, he'll make you do it right until it is perfect. So fantastic to see. I was waiting for this video, to be fair. This was the video I've been wanting to see since we announced him, a training video just to see what he's like, see what he's like with the players. And it seems like he's getting some things done. But yeah, does look like there is a coach with him already. And maybe there's one or two more to come in because, let's be honest, we know we're lightweight on coaches. We lost a lot of coaches when Darren Moore left. So let's see. It'll be interesting to see who he brings in as well, who his assistant manager will be as well. If he have one, it might be he just does it himself and just had coaches. Who knows? But first training session, like the look at it. Looks like we were all engaged and everything looked happy. But he's working very closely with a couple of youngsters as well, which was nice to see. And I think if they've got some youngsters about to be worked in close partnership with the first team, that can only mean that if they look good in training, he then goes, right, I'm going to give you a shot at the first team. This is a good time for people like Bailey, Fuseli, Shipton to really impress Munoz'S and show him what they can do. Because if you impress him now, there's a strong possibility you get some bench time and maybe then come off the bench. And I would love to see us use some of our youth team players come off the bench, have a bit of show off what they've got. Also, alongside the senior pros, improve their game going forward. Because I'm still of the mindset, if you're good enough, you're ready, kind of thing. And he might see something that Darren Moore didn't think they were ready. He might think they are ready. So let's see. But really good to see him working with some of the youth team players who have stepped up from the under 21s into the first team or are been invited into the first team, because we need players just to bulk out the squad a minute and see where that goes. It'll be interesting to see what your views are with Ben Hennigan. I've seen a couple of people say this. They haven't seen any photographs or anything with Liam Palmer. I wouldn't read too much into that. I think it's just Palmer's just not been in the spotlight of the cameras yet. I think he's still there. I think you can say that a lot about a lot of players who haven't been focused on. If they're not working closely with Munoz'S in that picture, they're not going to be there. So yeah, but you could see first training session done with Munoz'S. Looks like the players were enjoying it. Looks like we do have a coach. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I need a description then.